Now then, welcome to the channel, Lake District and the Western Fells. We parked just by the top of Loweswater down there, and the intention today is to do Fellbarrow and Low Fell. We're heading up this Bridleway towards the farm, and the signpost back there said Mossa Fell, and then I think we veer off a bit pathless at a disused quarry and round the fells. I don't know. Anyway, while we make our way up towards this farm, we'll have a look at the route. Right, come on. So we left the tarmac lane that goes up to the farm, up that stony track, and now we're on this track that contours round the bottom of the hill to Mossa Fell, and that's where we branch off to go up to Fellbarrow, and that track along there, that's going to be our return route. Glorious morning. That's looking over to some hills. This must be my least visited area of the lakes, and I'm not very good with them at all. Will that one there be Melbreck perhaps? No, I don't know. If I find out, I'll stick names on. And the reason we're doing this walk today, it's only short, it's only about 5 miles. I was initially intending to continue with ticking off the southern fells for my second time round. The forecast this morning was for Clag. The further south you got, I was going to go up Crinkle Crags. No, it was for Clag pretty much all day there, and winds getting up as well to about 30 to 40 miles an hour this afternoon. Oh, this is very pleasant. Cope with this. Right, on we go. So I've just had a look at map, and that's Burnbank Fell there, and I think that'll be Carling Knot, which isn't a Wainwright, but it's a Burkitt, I believe. Right, oh, I might have to take a layer off actually. It's surprisingly warm. Right, on we go. Right, so we've left that track and now we're on this this muddy track that leads its way up the fell side. I'm not sure what they are up there, whether they're cattle or horses. This track goes straight through the middle of them. Right, so this is taking us up onto Mosser Fell and then over to Fellbarrow. So on we go. This way, Charlie. Well, there was a three-way fork there. The route I'd plotted was to take a sharp left just round about there, so we'll head on this. I don't know if it's a path or a sheep trod, but it goes up through some gorse and up towards them animals, whatever they were, right up there. So that trod that we were following soon became vague, and we've come to this path crossing it, which turns right before the way marker on my route. I'd plotted to go further that way, but we'll go up here. We're heading in the right direction, up. See if we can avoid that. Oh no, they're here. I think they're horses. Right, on we go. Well, them horses turned out to be cows. So we've just turned left again, a bit pathless, but it's no great hardship. It might be if it were bracken season, right? Right, so we're just gonna skirt round back of them. That was another bit of a path or trod type thing here. Right, so we're going to head over back more in the direction of the route that I'd plotted. So we climbed steeply and pathless up Mosser Fell, summit of which is just there. I don't think it is anything, and we've picked up a path now which I suspect if you'd have taken the middle track where it branched into three, I suspect that would have brought you this way. Right, so up onto Fellbarrow, and as we set off later this morning, it'll be time for coffee and a chew when we get up there. Right, upwards to Fellbarrow. So we're over Fellbarrow. Didn't stop there as soon as we got there, so did every man and his dog, and there's nowhere to get sheltered out at wind for coffee and a chew, but we dropped down into a dip here, so we'll see about getting coffee and a chew down there. We've got great views, so that's looking over to Grasmoor, and then the Coaldale Fells up there. I'll see if I can give you a spin round and name some a bit later on. Right, so we're going to drop down off here and see if we can find somewhere for coffee and a chew. So we've just dropped down into this col between Fellbarrow that way and Sourfoot Fell that way, and we've got nice views, lovely day. I'll just show you what we can see over this way. The big one there with the snow on, that's Grasmoor, and if we come down from Grasmoor is Whiteside, and sort of going behind Whiteside over Gasgale Crags, and then the pointy one, it's got kind of in the middle, that's Hope Gill Head, and then if you come down Hope Gill Head down the scree and them slabs, come down to Ladyside Pike and down over Swinside. Then if you drop down the other side of that, that's into Whinlatter Forest. And then right over that way in the cloud is the Northern Fells. So yeah, Charlie's gone down there with his chew and he's having a coffee. So if you'd like to buy us coffee and a chew for a future episode, there's that QR code there. You can scan that. That'll take you to our Buy Me a Coffee page, and you can buy us coffee and a chew for a future episode. If you'd like to help us out, that'd be much appreciated. Right, so I'm going to finish this. Charlie's finished his chew down there, and then we'll get up here over Sourfoot Fell and on to Low Fell. So we'll see as we're heading up there. So, just coming through that gate there, reminded me of last time we were in these parts. We wild camped just down here, and the view that we had it's just starting to appear now. Looking down Buttermere, I'll show when I finish gabbing. I'll show you. But yeah, we came up that way. That's that track that we were on right at the beginning of the walk. We came up from the other end of that track, from where? Is it Lawton? I can't remember. Yeah, you know what my memory's like. Anyway, we came up other end of that track, and then we came up through some fields. We did a bit of trespassing, but don't tell anybody. And then up this way, and we camped just up here. Hang on, let me show you this view. Well, we'll get a better one when we get over this little mound where we camped. We'll get a better view, but just let me. I'm waffling out, and I'll shut up. So yeah, we camped just other side of this little mound you can see in front of us, and you can just see. Now, is that Buttermere or Grasmoor? I think that's Grasmoor, isn't it? Buttermere's round the corner. Yeah, it's got says Ranadale Knots then. Grasmoor there, Whiteside. Then over this way, just below left of the sun, that's Melbreck, and then the Buttermere Fells beyond that, and right in the kind of head of the valley. I think, can you see haystacks there? I think. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get the view will open up when we get over this little hummock. So yeah, last time we were here, I think it was just on here that we camped, and as we've just seen as we walked in, look, that was our view. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. So I think what we might do is just sit down here and have our lunch while we've got that view. And time's getting on with us setting off later. So yeah, we're going to have our lunch. Well, lunch was very pleasant with that view over Grasmoor. That breeze is starting to pick up a bit now as well. We're not far from end though, really. We'll just get over Low Fell, which is just in front of us here, and then drop back down to the car. How far is it? Can't be much more than a mile, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, it's just under 2. Well, all downhill from from Low Fell anyway. Yeah, glorious. On we go. So that's Low Fell done. That's looking over to Burnbank Fell that we saw earlier, and then I can't remember these cities. It's not my favourite area of the lakes in this, well, over there, and I very rarely get over there. Coming round, I think this in the middle is Hencombe, and then Starling Dodd beyond that. This is Melbreck, and then there's the Buttermere Fells, Red Pike, High Stile and High Crag. Then I think you can just make out Haystacks, Fleetwith Pike. Then just outside of Crummock Water is Ranadale Knots, Grasmoor, Whiteside. Yeah, I'll have to find out what they're called over there. Is one Grike? I can't remember. They're to be done again, second time round anyway. So, yeah, so it's Starling Dodd. I've got to do that again. And to right to Starling Dodd, that could be. You go over Hurdist to get to it. Great Bourne. I think that'll be Great Bourne. If you see right in the middle, straight below the sun, is Hencombe. So to the right of that, that'll be Great Bourne. And like I say, coming over this way, I'll just pan around so when I find out, I can put the names of them on. Right, so we've just got to head over to this lower top over here, another cairn, and then turn right there and just diagonally down the hillside. So we'll get off over there. So we've not actually gone all the way up to that lower top up there. We've turned right at this fence. So that's it for our hills for today. All downhill from here now. And there's not that many people around now. There was quite a few between Fellbarrow and Low Fell. There was a few people all along that kind of route. But no, it's quiet coming down here now. And I think we've been lucky with weather today. I think we chose the right area to come to. I'm glad we didn't go to Crinkles. I think it would have been a bit of a mare up there. Oh, no, hang on. Have we got to drop down and then climb back up again? Might have got this all wrong. I hope we turn left down in this valley. Right, downwards for now. So yes, indeed, we have got to go all the way down to go all the way up again, because that's Darling Fell, which I believe is a Burkitt. So yeah, don't you just hate this when you lose all this height and then immediately start going back up again. Right, we'll see you as we're on our way up to Darling Fell. So there's been a change of plan. I've got myself in downhill mode, so I didn't fancy Darling Fell. I've done it before anyway. Spotted this path kind of circumnavigating around the lower slopes, and I've never been this way before, so we'll see where this brings us out. Hopefully not too far away from the car. On we go. Well, I'm absolutely loving this path. There's nothing marked on the OS map at all, no. It's not a right of way, it's not marked with a black dotted line to say the path exists. And it's a lovely path. And that's great views we've got behind, you know, looking over Loweswater here and right over Melbreck, Red Pike, Starling Dodd, Hencombe. These that I don't know, but you will already know by now, and I still don't know. Yeah, and I've seen the car down here, so we're heading in the right direction. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't go over Darling Fell. So we've done that before. But no, this is a great path. Looks like there might have been some old quarry workings up there, so whether it was it's a remnant from them or not, I don't know. Right, we're going to carry on down here, enjoying it. So we're back on the track that would have been our intended return route. We'd have joined it just a bit further up, and it's that same track that we were on at the beginning of the walk. But unfortunately, look, it goes up. Not sure about that. It's glorious though, and quiet, nobody around. Really enjoying this. Right, upwards for some reason. So that would have been where we'd come out if we'd have gone over Darling Fell. But I can thoroughly recommend the path that we came down on. That was a great path. Stunning views as well, quiet. Yeah, so if you don't have to do Darling Fell to tick it off for any reason, come down that way. That was brilliant. Oh, right. Hopefully this doesn't go up for too long. So we're back on the Bridleway that we headed out on. Oh, it's been great. I've really enjoyed this. It's only been about 5.5 miles, something like that, but it's been nice and quiet. A few people on the tops. Yeah, really nice. Stunning views. Glad we didn't go to Crinkles. Yeah, been great. And that's that path coming down and avoiding Darling Fell. It's not marked on OS map as a right of way or even a path on the ground or anything. Well, certainly not on the ones I've got, which are a bit old, so a bit tatty. And but no, it's been great. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We've still got nice views in front of us over there, looking over Loweswater. No, been great. So I hope you've enjoyed it as well. If you have, please do the usual, the liking, subscribing, ring that notification bell, commenting, sharing, all that usual malarkey, and hopefully see you on the next one. Ta-ra!